Hello, my air signs. This is Keziah with High Priestess Key 333, right? So this is my new channel for all my air signs that are here or air elements. All right, we're getting ready to get into the air element. So, sorry, family. Drop the remote to the TV. I was trying to turn it down because it seemed like it was screaming behind me, right? I'm just playing a little soft. But then, anyways, family, I have my back door open, okay, to get some air in here because when I'm reading, as I've been doing this morning, I get a little warm, family. So I had to open a door or a window or something to let some air in, okay? All right, so I hope all is well. I hope you guys have been doing well. This is for the air element. So if you resonate with air element in any shape, form, or fashion, this definitely may resonate with you. Okay. Um, I am using my ancestor deck that I have created with my ancestors. It's not a tarot deck. It's not an oracle deck. It is messages from the ancestors. All right. And that is what I'll be using over here on this channel only. So you may not see my actual cards unless I actually show them to you. Okay. All right. So let's get into the message. All right. Um, Air, right? This is for my air. Now I have actually a video already over here explaining air element, right? Anything airborne is how you may acquire things for my air element. As well as it's duality in everything. So it'd be good things that you acquire through the form of your thoughts, your mind, because remember, air is about the mental. It's the first universal law. All is mental. Um, And normally the signs that they attach to the air element is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but we are all signs. So if you resonate with air element at this time, let's see what the message is for the air element. All right. Messages, ancestors, for my air elements. Messages for the air element, ancestors. What is the message? What is it that we need to know right now around the air element? Messages for the air element, ancestors. Air, Ashe. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, so Aquarius, you came up in this message. All right, so Aquarius, it may resonate with you more. Okay, as a air sign anyway, right? Right now, the ancestors is saying it's all about you guys creating whatever it is that you desire. Okay, and the ancestors also throughout this process, you may have your emotions may be a little awry, right? Ancestors want you to control your emotions, okay, right now, because it's showing as if the things that you're trying to create, the things that you've been going through lately may have made you more emotional, made you more in your feelings, making you think more, overthink. Um, you may even feel as if someone is trying to, destroy something you're trying to create or to bring you down in some type of way. Um, there's a lot here in reference of mental trauma, right? Mental trauma, mental drama. And it is because of your higher consciousness. The ancestors is saying because a lot of my air signs is now that you are tapping into your higher consciousness that sometimes the energy does feel like you're being blocked, right? But in actuality, the ancestors is working with you in a major way, okay? To bring success to the areas and the things that you may fear as well for some of my air signs. Um, Air signs, in reference of what I'm seeing here, the ancestors is definitely saying it's like the things that you've done in the past, you've had great strength to get through. The law of cause and effect is here in reference of the things that you're going to continue to have to shine your light, right? And move through. There's some things that you're going to have to do a lot of shadow work. Okay, that's what ancestors is showing me right now. Definitely during the gibbous waxing. Okay, the ancestors want you to tap in because there is some things that you need to work on transforming in your life. Like You know, some of you is your marriage, some of you is family, some of you is your family abundance, some of you is confidence and courage and things of that sort. This goes back to the law of attraction, and the things that you attract to yourself may be caused because of the things that you have went through, even in reference of the law of compensation, right? And what you have accomplished over this time, all the way up to now, the things that you battled through, right? And so the ancestors is saying all of this is coming up because right now it's like some things that you're working towards is changing a situation for some of you with your families, right? A lot of you is in reference of changing things, in reference of, you know, emotional baggage, emotional secrets and trauma. Also things that you've had sorrows and regrets about, you know, even dealing with low vibrational people and things, right? Have been very uncomfortable. Some of you, this is around you changing things with your children, your daughters, and I'm saying your daughters and your sons, and a lot of things here. Some of you is in reference of some things that's coming up now, where some of you may be dealing with some type of arthritis or, um, you know, like some type of situation around arthritis is what I'm seeing here. And some of you are dealing with the actual, you know, like what do they call those diseases that are chronic diseases, such as like maybe lupus or sickle cell. For some of you, you may have just found out some things around there, because it's showing that that's coming up in your reading as well. But ancestors is also giving you a warning around some type of situation with your finances and around love. The ancestors is saying that this is a warning for you in reference of maybe even trying to work through whatever this is that you feel that you need to change around your home life. Some of you, there's some changes that you're trying to create at this time, and the ancestors is saying this is a warning of towards whatever it is. Let me see what ancestors is saying on that. Give me clarity, ancestors, on this spread for my air signs. Yeah, and ancestors also want you guys to work with smoky quartz and pyrite right now, okay? And the gibbous waxing moon is what you need to be working with right now for my air signs, okay? With any type of rituals, any type of meditation, okay, for my air signs to kind of tap in. Ancestors is definitely with you, okay? Air signs. Yeah, like I said, from the beginning, this energy is definitely given that there's a lot of things that you guys are maybe even hiding from others in reference of your feelings or the things that you've been going through, okay? Some of you, this is in reference of you being the mother of the home, okay? And what you're trying to do is protect the home. You're trying to heal through a process of what's been going on for you with you for a while. And the ancestors is throwing out a lot for my air signs, right? Right now, it's all about the law of cause and effect is for you to have great strength to get through whatever this is around your finances as well, okay? Some of you are going through spiritual growth, and it may be bringing what feels like chaos, okay? What feels like confusion, what feels like opposition, right? Like feels like something you just bumping up against a wall that won't break. But ancestors is saying it could even feel like stagnant energy for some of my air signs right now, right? And some of that is in reference of you actually just repenting in prayer and meditation through this situation. This is also giving Capricorn energy. So it's like as if some things that you fear, you're going to have faith. Okay. Some of it is unexplainable, right? And that's how you feel. Okay. The ancestors are saying, yeah, right now, all over your spread, it's about mercy and understanding. It's about seeking alignment and balance. Okay. When it comes to things, it's about you honoring your ancestors. Now it's the time to be calling on your ancestors to help you through all that what's going on. Okay. Um, because what I'm seeing here is that you have opportunity to get through these things, okay? But it's going to take you having to fight through it, okay? Yeah, you're going to have to call on your ancestors. These are things that I'm seeing, and all of this is around, you know, you trying to pay your bills. You trying to maintain your marriage or your relationship. But the ancestors is saying it's all about you. Okay, this is about you, air signs. Okay, and air element. Um, I'm seeing a lot here in reference of protection, though. So the ancestors is saying you're highly protected. You're a spiritual being. Okay, everything comes with what? Air. And the ancestors is saying you need to pick up a form of breathing technique that can help you in reference of all aspects of life, because that's what it is. Life is air. Life is your breath. And that's what you need to turn to, your element. Breathe throughout the things that you're going through, the intense times and the intense notions that I'm seeing here. A lot of you may be going through some type of issue around your lungs as well. Okay, ancestors saying, there's some things that are hidden. There's like a lot of hidden things that are coming out in your spread as well, air signs. So it's time for you to face your fears. It's time for you to face that addiction. It's time for you to face um, that trauma that you're suppressing. Because what I'm seeing is like it could be something that's causing you pain and suffering right now, even a female child. Right? This could be why the ancestors gave that warning in your love segment. Okay. Some of you dealing with some children issues, and I'm seeing a daughter here, but the ancestors is saying that's the healing and that's the emotions that you have to go through right now, and you need to heal. Um, there's a lot of trauma and emotional secrets around this situation. Be careful and don't turn to alcohol and drugs, air signs. The person you could be dealing with, or you may have water in your chart, because I was about to say water, but air, ancestors say don't turn to that, in reference of the things that you're going through. All right. Right now is the time for you to be focusing on how to love, how to heal, right? Healing is a big thing in your spread. Also, the moon energy, okay, which is all about hidden secrecy, deception as well. So you may feel deceived, or you may be deceiving someone. But I want you to know, air signs, that the law of cause and effect, which is the karma aspect, is like it's showing that if you don't get your mind right in reference of having great strength to get through this situation, or turning, moving through the darkness to get to the light, use your weaknesses as your strength right now, because you have great strength to get through whatever this is. Ancestors is showing that there is some different things that could happen. It may bring chaos to your life more than what you're going through now. So don't create more in reference of what you got going on now, is what the ancestors is saying. Yeah. Because right now it's about you sacrificing some things. You need an intervention, and that intervention is you saving self. There's nobody else gonna come in and save you. And, I'm sorry, I'm not the fluff and light reader over here. I'll just have to tell you the real. Okay. But you got that energy that is that flip, that 31, and it can flip to 13. But right now, the ancestors say you reap what you sow. So you must put out good karma. You must sacrifice some things to receive. You see? And sometimes that takes an intervention. And that intervention sometimes ain't outside of yourself, it's within. So you must turn within to get that type of intervention, to go to the ancestors, to go to the Most High, go through meditation, do that breathing technique that I told you. You don't have to be sitting in the like this right here, right? You could be anywhere doing that breathing technique and just calm your mind, because you're air, so everything is in your mind. It's all about your thoughts, and your emotions are taking over this. That was the first thing ancestors said for my air signs: uncontrollable emotions. So you must control your emotions, because this can affect your finances. It can affect love. It can affect your relationships right now, all around your home situation. And the ancestors say you have great strength. Also, I'm seeing citrine, hematite in reference of protection, protecting yourself with these crystals right now. Black tourmaline, black onyx, all these things you should be pulling out. And listen to some music. raise your vibration, dance. You know, these are the things that the ancestors want you to do. Okay. And some of you, you may need to work your magic. All right. Because that's also here. So let me pull your outcome message. And this is your messages. Hopefully this resonates with you and you know what to do and you keep it true. Because this is what it's showing for you. Air element. Okay, so it's not sugars and cream right now for my air element, but it's also about you doing your shadow work and turning within, you know, to do to let go of what's hidden and what's suppressed. Yeah, power, because you got the power. You got the power. And this is like the head of Isis, which is, you can see it up there too on the top of my high priestess picture, right? But the card that came out for you is power. On the bottom of the deck is shadow. Yeah, you must face your shadow. Here's the shadow card. So my air signs, it's all about you knowing your power and working with your shadow, because I have shadow all over your spread. So a lot of you haven't tapped into your shadow self. You have to face your fear. Okay. And sometimes that's us facing ourselves. And that's not easy, right? So the power card that is here for you as your outcome message, air, you are powerful. You are. You are worthy. You are. You are sovereign. Okay, it's time to remember your worth. Okay, this invites you to take your place in your starring role of life. Like I said, it's time for you to buckle down. It's time for you to heal from whatever it is. It's time for you to leave whatever does not serve your highest good, air, in 2024, and don't look back. Move forward. There is no need to play it small. You are being granted permission to display your strength for all to see at this time. It does no service for you to hide your gifts. That's correct. And a lot of my air are very gifted. Okay, so it's time for you to call your power back from any situation where it may have been taken away or given, okay, away. So that's the same thing ancestors is saying in your spread, okay, especially in reference of things that are happening. Know that you are protected. Know that you have your gifts, and that if you don't utilize your spiritual gifts, they become your afflictions. Ancestors said it's time for you to tap into your shadow self. Do your shadow work. I'll be starting to put shadow stuff over here as well, but I have a whole bunch of shadow work videos. I have a shadow work class, and I have a shadow work deck that you can find on Patreon, or either allinthecards.com for my class and my decks, okay, for shadow work for yourself. All right. Much love to you, air. I will see you soon. Peace.